Hi, this is Dr. Eliana Aaron. Today I want to talk to you about how staffing works in the hospitals and in the medical system on holidays and on Shabbat. So we're going into the holiday season right now. I'm going to tell you a story which will help to clarify what people should expect of the healthcare system during these times. A few years ago, I had a client who went to the emergency room with a suspected appendicitis. And I took her to the hospital, and in the hospital, there was not a single seat for her to sit on. There were no beds for her to lie on. And she was leaning sort of against me. This is pre-corona, and in a lot of pain. And I finally, of course, yelled at the staff, and we had to find her a bed, which we did. It took a very long time for her to be seen, even though it was an emergency. And she then was scheduled for emergency surgery, which happened several hours later. So what does this show us is that during the holidays, this was all on Chol HaMoed of Sukkot. And what happened, it was actually Saturday night of Chol HaMoed Sukkot, so it was a double whammy. But basically, during the holidays or on Shabbat, there's a skeleton staff available in hospitals and emergency rooms, and even in most clinics if they are open at all. So that means that you have the minimal amount of staff, but also because regular services are not available, everyone pretty much starts to go to the emergency room or to an urgent care center. That becomes a very big problem because you have a lot of crowding, you have a lot of people coming in, and really not enough staff to cope with it. You don't even have sometimes enough beds or even chairs for people to sit down because of the overcrowding situation. So what does this mean? This means that, first of all, we like people to not go to the emergency room for things that can be avoided. Okay, so our 24/7 hotline, for example, our goal is to prevent unnecessary emergency room visits. This becomes extremely important on weekends and on holidays. So part of our service reduces the need for an unnecessary emergency room visit by about 95%. So we have a pretty good track record with that. But also, when you have a situation where you absolutely need to go to the hospital, having an advocate, having someone who can deal with the staff, deal with the issues as they are, will help move things along. I was able to do a lot for my client by advocating for her, by making sure that I spoke to the right people, by understanding the staffing issues. I was able to actually get things done. When she needed her blood pressure taken, there was only, a couple of working blood pressure cuffs, and I was able to get one and quickly take her blood pressure and have the nurse record it. So I was able to help in certain ways. But most importantly is being prepared for the holidays means try to have your medicine, anything that you routinely need. Don't want to start having to deal with a lack of medicine on a holiday because, again, very few pharmacies are open. Any routine issues should be dealt with early before they become emergencies. And of course, if you have access to a 24/7 telemedicine hotline like EMA Care, then call us when you have questions. Call us and we will take care of you. We will get you everything that you need and assess you so that you can safely either avoid an emergency room or only go to one if you actually need it. So we do everything we can to keep our clients safe. So I wanted to explain to you about the Shabbat mode or the holiday mode as far as staffing, but also understanding the things that can help you to make things easier for you during the holidays. I wish everybody a happy new year, a Gmar Chatima Tova, and please stay healthy and out of the hospital.